Look, they call this kid Thunder for a reason. And if you let him establish himself in the paint, seal you off, you're done. He's gonna put you in the basket. MP, nice of you to join us. Take a seat. As I was saying, Miles Stone is the focus. You gotta front him, denying the entry pass, but that means you have to be prepared to help. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
And look, don't let him lure you to sleep. And I know he seems like a laid-back surfer dude, but he is a killer. You don't get to be 23rd in the nation and not be locked in every moment, and he is. Hesitate, he's at the hoop. Do everything with a purpose. All right, time for warm-ups.
Let's get it, y'all.
Let's go. MP, you hang back for a second.
I'm so sorry, Coach. Somehow I missed my alarm, but it won't
You're not
happen
playing
again.
today.
What? Coach, come on,
You know
please.
the rules.
Okay, I messed up. But, Coach, this is the biggest game on our schedule. And you know how many scouts are out there.
I do. And they are going to see the players who cared enough to show up on time.
And I'm not fighting you on that. I deserve to be suspended. I'm just asking that you do it another game. Coach, I need this one.
You know how many kids I sent to the NBA?
I don't know a lot.
13. And I did it by holding them accountable.
This is unfair.
No exceptions, MP. You're late, so you are sitting. And if you think that's unfair, then you have a lot more growing up to do than you realize. You're in street clothes today.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our broadcast of the WCBL. Miles Stone leads the Surf City Waves up against Union Elite. And some news here, we're told earlier MP is serving a one-game suspension. Coach wouldn't go into any further details, but we'll update you as we find out more. In the meantime, Surf City has won the tip and we're underway. And he slams it down, making it look so easy. Stone going to work on him. And that one's good.
This is what the scouts want to see. The level of dominance that Stone plays with near the rim is why he's so highly regarded.
Surf City on the break, and Stone with a thunderous finish. Dunk after dunk in this one.
Tough lesson for MP to learn tonight.
Stone working inside, kicks it out, and the three is good. Surf City extending their lead.
And the way that this Surf City team has picked apart and dismantled Union Elite tonight, hard enough for us to watch, but I imagine it's even harder for MP. They needed him tonight, and quite frankly, he let his team down by getting that suspension.
And this one is now officially over. Surf City comes away with a huge win. Thanks for tuning in.
Hey, good game. Yeah, thanks.
What's going on, MP?
Messed up, Dion.
I heard. I talked to Coach.
Yeah?
All right. Let's take a walk.
How bad is it?
Well, you cost yourself an incredible spotlight. And your ranking's gonna drop once people find out that you missed this game because of disciplinary actions. You got a slim margin for error here, MP. You got one club league season to make a name for yourself, and you're running out of time.
I know, but what do I do?
You bounce back. Show them you're a fighter. But it's clear to me you need a little bit more help.
Do you think I should hire a private coach?
Nah, you're doing great in between the lines. But I think we need to bring in someone who can have a little bit more guidance, more hands-on guidance.
Right, like a guru.
I'm the guru. I'm talking about an agent.
An agent, really?
Yeah. His name's Austin Kelly. Works for one of the biggest agencies in town. He's just getting started, so he doesn't have a roster full of NBA clients yet. I've gotten to know him a little bit. He's as smart as they come. You're lucky to be getting on the ground floor with this guy.
Thanks, Dion. I don't get it. I mess up and you show up with gifts.
Everyone makes mistakes, MP. It's how you bounce back that matters. I know you're a good kid.
Yeah, for sure. No more partying for me. Well, maybe on draft day.
I think that's for the best. Austin will be in touch soon. Set up a meet with him so y'all can get more acquainted. In the meantime, I'll hit the gym and put some shots up. Whenever I face adversity, I immerse myself in the work. Helps me get through the day.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thanks, Dion.
Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young. You want to go out and meet people and talk to girls, and it's normal. But you're not trying to accomplish something normal. So you're going to be held to a higher standard. You've got to understand that.
I do. And look, I feel like an idiot. All right? I'm not even a huge partier or anything like that. I just got sloppy.
What exactly happened?
Honestly, I forgot to set my alarm, and somehow I left my phone on silent.
Somehow.
Look, Mr. Kelly, I got sloppy. I'm owning that. But it's not gonna happen again.
Well, it can't happen again, but you already know that. What you may not understand is that mistakes do not define you. It's how you respond that defines you, and you have a chance to respond in a big way, starting with your next game.
We're playing the Attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know anything about those guys?
I know everything about those guys. My job at the agency is to identify diamond in the rough talent at a high school level. You are one such diamond. And Drexel Carrington, their small forward, is another.
Man, bro, we're still in high school and everybody's talking about this dude as if he's some street ball legend already.
He's from Brooklyn, so he's been hooping on playgrounds his entire life. But he's also the son of 2 investment bankers. So this kid's had every advantage imaginable. Private coaches, elite camps, you name it.
Not exactly one of us now, huh?
No, he's not. But he's not a phony either. The dude can hoop. An outstanding defender who is lights out from deep. An Attack has a bunch of wings who can cut to the cup, then kick it out to him for 3.
Oh, kinda sounds like Desmond Bain.
That's a 99th percentile outcome for him, but yeah. And this is the kind of guy that you need to have a great game against if you want your comeback tour to be any kind of success.
I can do that. But somehow, I still feel like I've messed things up.
Then let's fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Good evening, all. Glad you could join us. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. WCBL action is coming up with the Union Elite facing off against the Attack from SAC.
Well, both teams have players on the 2KU 250 list. Harris for Union Elite and Drexel Carrington for Attack from SAC. Here's hoping they both wow us with their best tonight.
And the backdrop to all of this, the Interstate 5 battle. It's Sacramento taking on LA.
And look, I don't care what level of basketball is being played. It's always important when it's Sacramento versus LA. There's too much history, too much bitterness between the cities on the basketball court to overlook.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
Here's Pagan. And the whistle blown against MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
They may need to sit him out here. That's his second foul in less than a minute.
Union Elite make through the first half a pretty lopsided affair so far. The attack from Sac up on top, up by 16. And don't go away. We'll be back right after the break. And now we're back, bringing you the second half of this WCBL action between the attack from Sac and the Union Elite. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
Honestly, they should just stay with what they've been doing.
Pass to Lund. Carrington. Off target with the 3. And here we go. Now Robert. And that one drops for him.
Terrific pass there, setting up his teammate well.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Covered by MP. Too open that time, made it look easy.
You know, Carrington is always on the hunt for these types of shots. Any chance he can get to hurt you from range.
And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace. He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance.
From deep, it's MP. No good there. On offense, here's Sac. From downtown. And Lund slams it in.
Making the save. Lund was right place, right time where a squad needed him to be to win the second chance look.
Harris outside. Back to MP. That's good, and Harris comes up with the assist.
That's a good pass, right where he needed it to execute and finish.
This could get even more out of hands if they continue to put up points.
And what a team performance it's been.
Outside Pagan. Carrington. Lund with the pick. Just 5 on the clock. Another miss by Drexel Carrington.
Ugh, cold in here, frigid from 3. I don't know what's worse, that he can't hit anything or that he keeps trying. Yeah, the defender didn't give him much room to get that one off.
Outside Pagan. Hey, who got him? Lund. Up top, Lund. Outside Pagan. From the arc. Harris comes down with the board. MP up top, now covered by Martinez. Another shot, and a nice bucket inside by Robert.
A second effort from the big Robert. Coach and scouts love to see that.
And for those big names coming into this one tonight, so far it's Carrington putting on the show with MP trying to play catch-up.
The steady reliability of Carrington showing its worth in this one. MP has had some solid plays, but so far to me, Carrington's the one who looks like an elite prospect.
And here's MP. He's got 5. Shoots. Good. He hits the jumper. Pagan with it. He's got 8 in this one. Lund at the high post. And again, the attack from Sac, no good.
In a situation like that, you'd like to see him make the extra pass.
Yeah, Drake, it's just not a high percentage shot. It's hurting his team's cause right now.
They needed a run to get back into this game, and they got it.
And it wasn't just about getting hot offensively. Defensively, they've been terrific too during this crucial stretch of the game.
Back to Pagan. And he lobs it up towards the rim. To the paint, Bullock. Yes, and a nice assist from Bird.
The shots finally dropping for them in bunches, and the complexion of this game has completely changed.
That was the only thing that could have brought them back into this game. Everything had to start falling, and boy, they have gotten hot.
And Union Elite deciding to make a change here. Here's Carrington. He's got 24. Pass to Mecca. Here's Hilton. Shot to stop the drought. The second chance effort. Yes, it's good.
Great job keeping the play alive. Those are hustle points.
To the left wing. Back to MP. Pass to Diaz. And here's MP on the outside. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the three. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Union Elite make a switch. Return to MP. Tries a three. That ball is good for another field goal. He's gone 6 for 9.
That three puts them well within striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working for him here tonight.
You bet he has. The triple's been his sliced bread and his butter in this game.
Here's Cunningham. Pass to Hilton. Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mecca. Hilton! Try to come back with a three of his own, but it's no good. From deep, it's MP. Rebound brought home by Carrington.
Yeah, his track record from three-point range has never been that good.
Pass to Mecca. Shoots the three. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. And they're on the break. And there's another one for the Union Elite.
Oh, that was like a Dre Hugo signature mid-range shot. Nice form on the jumper by Diaz.
The attack from Sack leading. Here's Cunningham. Hilton. They set a pick. There's the triple. Rebounded by Samik. MP high post to take the lead. And Luna Diaz gets the three.
You know, we talk about fighting your way back into a game. And tonight, they've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Well, they never hung their heads. Even when they were down big earlier, they were really composed. They never got desperate.
So both teams making some changes here. And so here it's Sack. 2-point game.
Decisive action on the part of Pagan. Doesn't give the D any time to get to him before the release.
Kicks it to Mitchell. Return to MP. From deep. And Mitch Mitchell hits it from deep.
Even with all his talented teammates around him, Mitchell's ready to go solo when the situation calls for it.
One, that's good.
In a crucial play, Austin Lund takes center stage. What a way to step it up. Now, can they finish the job?
Mitchell outside. From deep, it's MP. And Union Elite knocked down another three.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. The triple from Martinez.
Nice job on the inside. He had to work for that rebound.
Here's Burr. And the shot no good. A bit short that time. The attack from Sack Trail. Pass to Lund. Carrington, guarded by Mitchell. The three. The offensive rebound. Lund, that's good.
Clutch shot by Lund. This is why they use the big man in big moments like these.
Mitchell on the wing. MP. Offensive board. Robert sinks it.
Because this big man always delivers.
And the attack from Sack, call time here. Outside Pagan. Takes a three. Kept alive by Sack.
That's how you bang down low. His hard work gives them another possession.
And I think we're going to see him burn the clock a little bit.
Probably a smart move.
Now Harris, guarded by Carrington. Back to MP. And it's rebounded by Martinez. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one, so they push him into the penalty.
Good work controlling the clock. Now they hope for the misses.
Yeah, they'll use every trick they can to keep this game going.
Trying to put this one out of reach. They will not let up.
That's the focus they've brought here tonight. They've been the team that just wanted it more.
And the attack from Sack call time here.
They've still got a little time to play with, so a three and a quick foul could make things interesting.
But they're going to need some help any way you cut it. They'll be hoping for some missed free throws at the other end.
Pass to Lund. From deep, it's Pagan. Rebound by Union Elite. And an intentional foul right there. And he commits the intentional foul. And now they decide to intentionally foul. And now we've got an intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good, going 1 for 2 from the line. And that makes it a 7-point lead. So it's Union Elite picking up the win.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was what?
Good game, y'all.
MP! Hey, what up, man?
Hey, Mr. Kelly. You gotta start letting me know when you're gonna pull up.
Hey, come on. You're my client now, all right? I show up for my clients.
Hey, well, how did I look out there tonight?
Solid, solid. If you keep that up, got a pretty good chance of making the All-Star team.
Not quite good enough, but no worries. I'm gonna make my case.
You got one more game against a top prospect. That's how you're gonna do it.
Right. Devontae Mills. I almost played with those guys.
Then you know all about it.
Exactly. I'm not gonna lose. Hey, Devontae, what's good, bro?
What's up, MP?
Man, you know, it's crazy. I almost came this close to playing with the High Flyers.
Yeah, I heard. You messed up. You know how many easy buckets I could have given you?
Wow.
And I still can't figure out why a guy like you would want to run with a bunch of stuffy dudes like that.
Hey, yo, chill, bro. I'm glad things are going great for y'all, but things are going great for us, too. It was nothing personal, you feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. I'm just saying that you made a mistake. I'm gonna show you out there in a minute, though. Make it real easy for you to understand.
No cap? That's how you feel, bro?
That's how I feel.
Okay. This is gonna be fun.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to our 2K presentation of the WCBL. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And tonight, it's the High Flyers going up against the Union Elite.
Well, MP brings the excitement for the Union Elite, and they have an efficient scorer in Harris as well. And High Flyers are led by the vivacious Devontae Mills.
And both of these teams have done plenty well so far in club play this year.
Yeah, and that's a testament to these guys. The rosters aren't overly loaded for either team, but the Stars have done a great job of leading the way for their respective sides. I expect both of them to be putting it all out on the floor tonight.
Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game, it's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And in there for the High Flyers, Devontae Mills and Jason Brock are the guards. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gove are out on the wings, and it's Liam Callahan holding down the middle. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them, so at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
And that one's good for Brock.
You can see just how confident that Brock is. He's not wasting time. He's catching the ball. He's putting it up.
Three-pointer Bird. And it's Brock with the rebound. Well, a big name to look out for the High Flyers is Devontae Mills. Not only a great player, but he's magnetic as a personality.
If Mills doesn't make it to the NBA, I'm sure he'll be on TV one way or another. He's got that level of personality. But he's a great lead guard that serves as the engine for his High Flyers team.
His second shot falls. He starts 2 for 2.
He's able to find a seam in the defense and just lay it right in.
From deep, it's MP. Gove with the rebound. Here's Mills. Pass to Brock. Now here's Gove. The fader comes out of the gate empty. He misses his first shot. Inside to stop the run. And it's laid in by Harris.
We often talk about bigs that you can rely on down in the paint, and Harris is always somebody in our conversation.
And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
The High Flyers with the lead. Brock with it. He's got 5. Pass to Callahan. Mills outside. 6 to shoot. And that one drops.
What persistence by Mills on the finish. Just bouncing off the contact and refusing to be denied.
On the wing, it's MP. Covered by Mills. And here's MP on the outside. Falls through. He's now made 2 out of 4.
Great distribution. That pass was right on the money.
And here's Brock. Pass to Callahan. Mills, covered by MP. Back to Callahan. All alone. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
Pass to Robert. Return to MP. Launches a 3. Again, MP missing. Now Mills. Now Brock. Shoots over Harris. And it's Brock missing. Union Elite trail. Mitchell on the wing. MP. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell.
Mitch. Mitchell not needing to look twice. Precise pass to the open man.
Pass to Callahan. Mills. And another miss by the High Flyers. And here's MP on the outside. Another miss by MP. And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
Here's Gove. That one off the back iron and out. And Union Elite has possession. MP with the look. And he banks in the layup.
No questions asked. When you get that shot, you take it.
Now here's Brock. 5 points in the game. To the paint. And Robert with the block.
What a play by Robert, guys. That kind of defense would get a big man noticed more than anything else on the club circuit.
From deep, it's MP. And it goes in for the 5th time tonight out of 10 shots. High Flyers trailing. They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
Timeout called. The High Flyers talk things over. Pass to Mills. Here's O'Neal. Almadawi, guarded by Mitchell. Mills outside. 3 on the clock. To end the drought, Harris comes down with the board. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams, Joe, is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Now here's O'Neal. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. Kicks it to Mitchell. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
And they get a little more breathing room on the scorecard with that make.
And if they can string together a few more possessions like that, this lead could really open up.
Here's O'Neal. Here's Casey. And Mills gets the bucket to go.
Devontae Mills, typically he's the setup guy for his team, but look at this. It's actually working in his favor. You expect him to pass, and he goes and finds a creative score.
Now MP. 14 points for him. Back to Mitchell. Passes to MP. They get it back. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
And here's Gove. Shoots over Harris. Again, the High Flyers.
I like when he looks to take these shots. Ben Gove, great touch from the mid-range.
Now MP. Pass now to Harris. MP. Another shot. Yep, that one goes.
Great job keeping the play alive. Those are hustle points.
Mills outside. O'Neal. Out to the wing. 20 feet out. Rebound by Union Elite.
And the coaches can't be happy with that ugly possession.
I agree. Probably not the shot that they wanted.
And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
And there's the call on MP. That's his first foul. Here's O'Neal. Nails the 16-footer.
I like seeing guys like O'Neal. They use the mid-range area of the floor, catches the defense off guard, and you take it when it's available.
MP, no good with the layup. Here's the High Flyers. They trail by 9. Pass to Mills. There's the 3. Harris comes down with the board. 1 second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Return to MP. No good there. Brock outside. Gov outside. That'll do it for the first half. Union Elite on top. They lead by 9. And more basketball to come after this short break. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the second half of this WCBL matchup featuring MP and the Union Elite going up against Devontae Mills and the High Flyers. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Now here's Brock, and Callahan for 3. Harris comes down with the board. Kicks it to Mitchell. Now MP. Bird outside. Back to MP. Tries a 3. Gov with the rebound. They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
Now here's Brock. He's got 5. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. What a nice shot by Callahan.
Wow, I mean, and are you really surprised? That's Liam Callahan, paving his way to an inside score like it's a construction site.
Pass to Harris. Return to MP. Fires from deep. Union Elite again can't hit it.
Just can't buy a basket. Trying to get back on track somehow.
Or if he could pass the ball more, I mean, that's a thought.
On defense, Union Elite. They've led by as many as 11. And Harris with the rejection.
The anticipation, the timing, that's a great block from Harris.
And here's MP on the outside. Another miss by MP. High Flyers trailing. Pass to Brock. Here's O'Neal. Lets the 3 fly. Gets it to go from long range.
That is the kind of range that you want to see. O'Neal showing his value and pouring in a little three-pointer there.
Three-pointer, Bird. Gov with the rebound. Here's the High Flyers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Yep, that one goes. MP with it. He's got 16. To the middle. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell.
The man just makes plays. That pass is on point.
They're right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture.
And the High Flyers call time here. So it's both teams making a change here. On defense, Union Elite. 4-point game. Pass to Brock. Puts up a 3. The High Flyers with another miss. And so Union Elite has it here. The 3 ball. But he gets it back. Here's Robert. He's covered by Gov. MP with the bucket.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know that he's as good as a layup from that distance?
Now here's Brock. 5 points in the game. And a whistle blown against MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Pass now to Harris. MP now guarded by Mills.
The defense has to be thrilled to see him shooting those threes. He's been brutal this half.
Here's Brock. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It goes on Mitch Mitchell. No good on that second free throw.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
To take the lead. And that one's good from MP.
That is exactly why you don't leave your feet until the shooter elevates. He went for the pump fake, hook, line, and sinker.
And here's Brock. Pass to Gov. Off the mark there with the 3.
A lot of bricks put up off his shots, and one reason is he keeps trying to force it when he's guarded. Moves the ball around.
And they're moving it up. Mills with the look. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Ultimate competitor. Mills knew there was going to be some contact, and he was ready for it.
He's perfect so far from the line. Union Elite trail. And without a doubt, MP has been taking it to the opposition. Mills just hasn't been able to keep up.
Feels like MP's throwing a little salt on the wound. First he doesn't pick the high flyers, and then he comes out and dominates them like this. Ouch.
And watching Mills out there, it's easy to see why he's such a highly rated guard.
Well, for one thing, the vision he has, no question, it is special. And he plays with a looseness that can keep a defense guessing. Before they know it, he's either setting up a teammate or he found a shot of his own.
Now here's Brock. It's Callahan, defended by Harris. And here's Mills from outside. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Past MP. Count it, and the foul! It's gonna be on Devontae Mills.
Oh, it looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score. Those and ones can be really critical moments in a tight game like this one.
Now the High Flyers with it. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 here. Brandon Harris picking this one up.
There's just so much you can do with Mills running the show. Half court, in transition, he can do it all over the floor.
And it's out of bounds. Union Elite able to retain possession here. On defense, the High Flyers. They lead by 1.
Oh, here's a nice assist from their big man, Drew Robert, taking on some playmaking responsibilities here.
Mills outside. Kicks it out to Brock. The 3-pointer is off the mark. Past MP. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the trifecta.
He's too good a shooter to leave open. That's a breakdown defensively.
Up top, Mills. Covered by MP. Count it! And he's run within 2 points!
Hey, talk about coming up clutch when the spotlight is on Mills, right here bringing his A game.
Returned MP. The 11-footer. That one a little long. Brock outside. On the wing, Mills. Misses the 3. 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
And this is how you finish a game. They keep adding to this lead and putting it on them.
It really speaks to how competitive these guys are. They're just going to keep playing until that final buzzer sounds.
Pass to Mills. Good D that time from MP. And they intentionally foul. They're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty quite yet.
That's a smart foul, trying to keep the game alive this late.
Yeah, it's not over, but they're starting to really run out of time.
And so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And he cannot convert the second. That one misses. And the High Flyers call time here.
Well, the challenge here isn't just scoring. It's doing it quick.
That's part 1. Part 2 is to go for the steal, then foul immediately if you can't come up with it.
Mills from deep. And the ball goes out of bounds. Union Elite will have it. they go to the intentional foul. And he can't get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. And that'll increase their lead to 6. Timeout called. The High Flyers talk things over.
I think a 2-point bucket doesn't do them much good here.
Yeah, agreed. I think their only shot is a 3 and then an immediate foul.
Pass to Gov. Shoots a 3. Oh my! He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. It's on Brandon Harris. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point out. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that is how you close the game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
So a close game sees Union Elite taking this matchup.
Well, the way MP played tonight, making an impact for this Union Elite team. You can tell the guys look to him for inspiration. Maybe I will too, because not to mention the offense, the defense, the effort. It was everything tonight.
You gotta like MP's chances to land on an NBA roster someday, Danny. And on the other side, Devontae Mills, he's also showing what he's got.
Yeah, you especially like his leadership and his unselfishness on the court.
My man MP. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Thanks, Mr. Kelly. Hey, I told you couldn't guard me.
Well, look, I just got the word, and you, my friend, are going to the All-Star Showcase.
Really?
That's right. That's right. So I'm going to need one more performance just like that one.
Oh, I definitely got you, Mr. Kelly. I'm about to be the MVP of that All-Star game.
If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
If. Come on, Austin Kelly. You gotta believe in me now.
Listen,
You're my agent.
You're an incredible talent, MP. But you're going against an entire team of incredible talents, not the least of which is your matchup, Ice McCall.
Yeah, I know all about bro.
Well, then you know to take him seriously.
Look, definitely. Dude is a beast. But so am I.
I'm excited to see how you handle it.
I'm about to shock the world.